turn this on its head. Because when we talk about race in this country, we always talk about African Americans, people of color. I want to talk to you about white people, okay?
White people?
I know. So, many people would be surprised to find out that we are sitting in one of the most racially polarized metropolitan areas in the country. By the middle of the century, the nation is going to be majority non-white. Our public schools are already there. If working-class white Americans are about to be outnumbered, are already underemployed in many cases, and one study found they are dying sooner, don't they have a reason to be resentful, Secretary?
Gwen Ifill, who covered politics for some of the country's premier newspapers before transitioning to broadcast journalism and making her greatest mark as one of the most prominent TV anchors of her generation, died November 14 at a hospice center in Washington. She was 61. Her family said the cause was endometrial cancer. In addition to co-anchoring the PBS NewsHour, Ms. Ifill also was moderator of PBS's Washington Week Roundtable Public Affairs show. In February, she moderated a Democratic primary debate in Wisconsin between former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton and Senator Bernie Sanders of Vermont, but her ill health led to recent leaves of absence from her PBS hosting duties. Judy Woodruff, her NewsHour co-anchor, called Ms. Ifill a consummate communicator who exuded the rare combination of authority and warmth. She came through the screen as a friend to people who watched her, but she also displayed the authority for people to believe you, to have credibility. In addition, Woodruff said she didn't mind telling anyone when she thought they were wrong, on camera. She kept it respectful. She was one of the most graceful interrupters I have ever seen. Black television luminaries such as Bernard Shaw of CNN and Max Robinson of ABC performed highly visible anchor duties long before Ms. Ifill came on the national radar. But with her appointment in 1999 to lead what was then called Washington Week in Review, she became one of the first African-American women to preside over a major national political show. Ron Simon, a curator at the Paley Center for Media in New York, said that Ms. Ifill exemplified the journalistic ideals of Walter Cronkite, excelling in print and then bringing those talents to television. She was, like Cronkite, open to the many dimensions of human experience. She was curious about everything. I link her to that tradition, the journalistic integrity that Cronkite symbolized. A preacher's daughter, Ms. Ifill, pronounced Ifill, grew up in a home where the church was paramount but familiarity with the news of the day was essentially a second religion. The Ifills gathered nightly to watch network newscasts, and the children were expected to be conversant in the major events of the era, from the assassinations of civil rights leaders to the war in Vietnam.